There are 5 steps to Shinrin-yoku, and let's get into them. Number 1, surrender to the present moment. So that's what David Henry Thoreau was speaking about, how he found himself there in body but not in spirit. What right does he have to be in the woods in body if he's not there in spirit? So pay attention to the spaces in between the sounds. So this is something that I learned from The Power of Now, Eckhart Tolle. I hope I'm saying his surname correctly. I never know how to pronounce it. But paying attention to the space in between sounds offers you enough time to just pause and to be in the moment. And so often we follow the noise. We respond and react to the noise, the harsh noise of the traffic, of the bikes going past, the cars speeding past, the hooting, the ambulances, the phones ringing and beeping. How often do we find ourselves responding to those and paying attention to that and not paying attention to the spaces in between the noises? Second step is have no destination. Again, in a modern world, we are driven by goals, performance bonuses, incentives. It's less about the journey and more about the destination. And it's the destination that determines the success of your endeavor, and also in some respects is largely linked to one's self-image and identity. So when you're out and you're forest bathing, try not to fall into the trap of having a destination, having a goal in mind, getting a certain amount of steps and completing a certain amount of kilometers in a certain amount of time. Have no destination. Let your feet be your compass. Let your senses guide you. And just be. Thirdly, take slow, deep breaths. So this has lots of connotations to meditation, and again, bringing you back to the present moment. So the more one can focus on their breath, the more that centers us in the present moment. So that would make perfect sense. Walking in the forest, being in the present, being in the moment, taking slow, deep breaths. Number 4, let your thoughts pass you by. A great analogy in meditation, if ever you've learned or tried to learn how to meditate, they often use the analogy of your thoughts passing you by, letting your thoughts pass you by, and the imagery would be something like watching the clouds pass you in the sky, standing on the side of the highway and watching the cars go past. So an element of removing yourself and viewing yourself externally as in a third party, and viewing those thoughts and not attaching emotion to them and letting them pass you by. Number 5, feel yourself as being part of everything. So experience the magic of being. Experience the magic of just being there. It comes back to Yugen. It comes back to being a part of a greater cosmic arena, of being part of nature rather than a member of society. And just melting into what is and what is around you. So that, my friends, is Shinrin-yoku in a nutshell.